Hey everyone, it's Milo here for the Fellowship of Acoustics, and today I'm standing outside the Fellowship of Acoustics in the beautiful sunshine. As you can see, the villa behind me right now. Today we're going to do a full and complete shop tour of the Fellowship of Acoustics. And today's the perfect day to do so because it's a national holiday today, so there's no one around. So we get the opportunity to let you see every nook and cranny of this place, and let's just go right away.
Let's go.
So the first thing you see when you enter the store here on your left is a cafe and a lunchroom. As you can see, there's an art exposition right now. And one of the first things that we offer you when you enter the store is if you want some coffee, because there are people that drive very far distances to visit our store, and we're really grateful for that. And also there is an opportunity to eat some lunch, because if you want to spend a day here and check out all the guitars, it's nice to have the opportunity to eat something when you're here. So once you get your coffee, it's time to enter the store, so follow me. So the first thing you come across is our register over here. We also have a nice and vintage cash register. Let me see if I can open it for you because it's a very satisfying sound. Ka-ching. Then there are some other things to have a look at. We have some pedals over here. And then there's our new arrivals wall. So every week we release an episode of new arrivals. We pick our 4 favorite guitars that came in that week and we put them over here. And then there's a big and really sturdy metal door here. And this is where our vault is. We'll get to that later, and then we show you everything that's inside of here, and it's a beautiful selection of guitars. But first, we'll head over to the TFOA repair shop. Normally, this is filled to the brim with some of the best luthiers in the Netherlands. Right now, they're all at home. So as you can see, we have a lot of different workbenches here for all of our luthiers. Every luthier has his own specific set of tools, as you can see. Then we also have a complete wall with a lot of parts, all the parts that we need really. So we do a lot of warranty jobs on the guitars that we sell, but there's also an opportunity to make an appointment with our luthiers over here. And we do everything from the smallest setup to all the neck resets or maybe finish jobs, everything. But it's really important to make an appointment because they are popular luthiers, and sometimes there can be a little bit of a waiting list, but that's okay because we want to do the best job possible. Here are some acoustic guitar victims waiting to be repaired. I think this is actually Adrian's bench over here. He's an incredible luthier and also a guitar player and resonator player, banjo player, a really excellent musician. Then there's a little hallway over here that will take us to one of our latest luthiers that we hired. It's our Plek Machine. So for years right now, the Plek Machine has been a golden standard in terms of guitar setups, and we're really happy to have one in our store right now. So the Plek Machine can offer some of the most accurate setups possible. But we have some luthiers here that are certified to operate this machine. But it's sometimes also nice to have the job done by a human luthier because it's nice to have a conversation as well. It's not a good communicator, this Plek Machine. But it's very, very accurate. Then behind me is a wall with all the guitars that we are working on right now. As you can see, there are a lot here, so it's handy to make an appointment with our luthiers. Over here, there's our spraying booth for all the finish and spraying jobs that we need to do. But I think that's enough for the workplace right now, so let's head over to the store back again. So once you've passed the register, we come into this area and we have all sorts of guitar accessories. So we have picks over here, straps over here. Then we have some merchandise, some clothing as well. So we have Fender and Gibson, but we also have our own. If you're a luthier, maybe you want this apron. Then we have a lot of strings over here. We have some cables, some capos, everything you need once you found the guitar of your dreams. All right, so this is where you'll encounter your first guitars of your trip through the fellowship. As you can see, this is Telly Corner. It's butterscotch season, as you can see. A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 butterscotch Telly, so you can do a shootout. Then we have a wall of Stratocasters over here. And this is also the part where you get your first opportunity to try out some of your electric guitars. We have a playing booth right here. with an amp setup. So everything you need to try out and shoot out some of the guitars that might interest you. So one thing I have to mention is that the store layout is ever changing here at the Fellowship. So what I'm about to show you is the guitars where they are right now. And maybe once you visit it in a few months, it will be in a different place, but that's all. All right, so we have Novo guitars over here. We're a really happy Novo guitar dealer. Very high quality instruments, loved by a lot of different musicians all around the world. We have some more offsets here around the corner. We have some Eastman as well, and also Fano. So different guitars over here, also some Kaufman, Mayones as well, which we are a proud dealer of. Then we come into the amp section. We have a lot of amps set up right now. Some beautiful brands, Magnetone, Carr, Swart, Supro, Friedman, all sorts of different styles. Then if we move over to the left, we have all of our PRS guitars. This is the PRS guitar corner. Then over here, yeah, this is a conversation piece. Everyone that's visited our store knows about the Chevy in the middle of the in the middle of the store. Rudy, the founder of the Fellowship, actually traded the Chevy for some guitars. I don't know exactly what guitar it was. Maybe it was an old Martin. But then it didn't drive anymore, so it's now seated in the middle of our store just to have it because it's beautiful. It's a Chevy Chevrolet Del Rey. Don't know the exact year, 57. I'm not really a car guy, but some of you out there will know it. So let's move over here, and this is Gibson guitar land, or a Gibson styled guitar. So we have a lot of Gibson Les Pauls, especially Les Pauls, I must say. But also some other brands that do a single cut model like Gibson does. So we have some incredible Eastman Les Paul models as well. Junior as well, also some Collings, a single cut Collings. And on the other side of the wall, we have some of our hollow bodies, so the ES style guitars. Again, Gibsons, we have Eastmans. Oh, this is an incredible guitar. Just wanted to show you this. This is the 295. Check that out. 93. All gold. Cool. So we have 335s here. We have 330s, one of my favorite guitar designs of all time. We also have the I-35 and the I-30s by Collings. I-30 here, beautiful in the jet black, I think. I-35 I'll see as well. And this one is incredible as well. This is a 335, a Chris Cornell with the Filtertrons. Really, really cool guitar. This one has seen a lot of stages, I know for a fact. Then the Dave Grohl's Epiphones. Cool guitars as well. Then over here we have more of the classic big-bodied arch stops. As you can see, some the Heritage as well. Ibanez, we have a John Scofield. You have to check this out as well. This is a beautiful Fernando Jan Siracusa. I probably butchered that, but this is an incredible boutique guitar builder. Most of the guitars here on the first floor are new and modern guitars. We have a lot of vintage as well, but we'll get to that later. Then there are some playing booths as well, some more. These are actually really new because we wanted to expand a little bit and give you some more opportunity to try out all the guitars. So yeah, 2 new booths over here. In the trunk of the Chevy, we have some sale items. Then in this area, we have a sale exposition because we had a big spring sale the last couple of months. And this is where we keep all of the guitars that were in that. If you are interested, then please check out our website. We have some sale going on probably right now. A lot of different guitars here, some resonators as well, some more amps, as you can see, a lot of acoustics as well. But that will take me to the acoustic part of our store. But first we have some bass guitars here. A really nice, is this a Rivoli Epiphone? Yeah, really nice semi-hollow bass. Some more over here. We have Duesenberg, Sadowski. We have Music Man as well. Oh, an incredible bass 6. This is a custom shop one. We also have a vintage one, I believe. And this little corridor will take us to the Acoustic Villa, as you can see. To most people, this is probably the most impressive part of our store. I didn't even mention this whole building was once a mayor's building, the part we are going to enter right now, because this was a town hall. The Fellowship was a town hall for a couple of years. It was also a bank for a couple of years. But this is the part where the mayor was living. So let's go. So this is a beautiful and really old part of the Fellowship, and it's really nice to see all of the old ornaments still in place. We also have a lot of the original desks, as you can see. Some of the rooms have them as well. We have 8 rooms in total in this part, and all filled with acoustic instruments. I say acoustic, there are some electrics in here, because this is our vintage guitar room. Let's go. So, welcome. This is our vintage guitar room. A bass 6, like I said. A really nice one. So we have some electric guitars here as well, but they are all vintage. A lot of acoustics, some beautiful LG2s, a beautiful 0018, really old Martin. All sorts of different guitars that are vintage end up in this room. And one thing that's really important for us here at the Fellowship is that everyone that comes here has the opportunity to play each and every one of the guitars that are here. We don't have any locks on these guitars. When you are in our store, you can just pick them off the wall and you can try them out, because that is really, really important. You have to have a sort of a connection with the guitar before you buy it. There is another area in the store where we also keep some vintage guitars. Like I mentioned before, that is the vault. This is where we keep our really high-grade collectible vintage guitars and also boutique guitars. But those are also accessible for you to play. So you just ask one of our colleagues here and then we will show you around, like I will do later in this video. But let's have another look around at some of these beautiful guitars and also basses. A nice Beatle bass here. This is actually a vintage model that I didn't know about until a few weeks ago. A Montego, black, really nice. But if a Fender Montego is a little bit too quirky for you, we have some of the classic models as well. A nice J50, a tenor as well, Kalamazoo tenor. We have some D18s here, some D28s. Lots to see, a Duo Jet there as well, which is one of my favorite guitars. A nice gretsch there in the corner. Yeah, this is one of the favorite spots of most people that come here. But we do have a lot of other awesome stuff to show you, so let's go. Then over here, another nice room filled with a lot of classical guitars as well, as you can see. Classical over here, and then we have lefty acoustics on this side. And we're very proud that we have so many lefty options for you to choose from. We also have lefty electrics, maybe we skipped over them before, but yeah, there's a lot to pick. Also Atkin, incredible brand from Canterbury, England, SJ200, so everything that you might need, you can try it out here. I would love to show you each and every one of the guitars that we have in this store, but we simply don't have the time. So if you're interested in one of these, maybe leave a comment down below. We can get in touch with you, but I think most importantly, you have to come by our store and see them and try them out yourselves. So let's head over to the room next to this. So this is what we actually call the folk room. We have a beautiful vintage wooden desk in this room as well. So what are the instruments that we can see? We can see some banjos here, we have resonator guitars, we have mandolins, a cigar box. There's a lot of national resonators on this side as well, square neck and round neck as well. We have gypsy guitars over here, we have an upright bass. I can play it. Some more mandolins, a lot to pick from. Man, look at those nationals. So we have national resonators and also some Beard resonators that are incredible as well. So these 2 stairs will take you up to the next floor where we have the other 5 acoustic guitar rooms, but we also have an elevator for you if the stairs are not an option. Then over here we have a lounge, and this is actually an employees lounge. This is where we have our lunch, and this is also where we keep some of the reservations and sold guitars. So this is our porch. Also a part of the vintage villa of the Fellowship. So this is where we can sit to have some lunch, have a look at the beautiful scenery around. So we are located in Dedemsvaart in the Netherlands, which is a wonderful little town on the eastern side of the Netherlands. Actually, this porch is where we also will have our Fellowship Festival this summer, which is nice. This will be the stage, actually, and all of you will be screaming out there. And in this lounge area, there's also a secret door. It's not the most glorious of locations, but we do have a setup here to make demos on request for you all. So you can leave a request via the website, you can get in touch with us, and maybe within an hour or so we can make a demo for you. So we have a camera here, we have ear trumpet labs, microphones, a Bad Cat amplifier, so we can demo anything that you would maybe like. So that's over here. Let's move back to the villa. So let's go upstairs to the other acoustics. Another chandelier up here. We have a double chandelier. Let's just start in this room. And maybe some of you have already seen this room on YouTube, because this is where we also shoot a lot of our YouTube videos. We have a lot, and I say a lot, of Eastman guitars in here. As you can see, a whole wall. There's also some Maton. We have Blue Ridge as well on this side. I would say this is the more affordable acoustic guitar room in the villa of the Fellowship of Acoustics. So we have guitars up to about maybe 2,500 euros or something like that, but starting from just a few hundred euros. So let's cross over to the other side. There's a room over there with some European built guitars. What we have here is we have a lot of Loudon, we have Furch guitars, we have Atkin. So these are all builders from Europe, and they build incredibly high value guitars, in my opinion. Of course, we all know Loudon, Northern Ireland, incredible fingerstyle guitars. But then you also have Atkin, which they produce really vintage-inspired acoustic guitars, and they bake their tops. Some of them have some aging as well. Maybe one thing to feature is this new Atkin Kingfisher that we built in collaboration with Atkin themselves. The Kingfisher is actually based on a Kingfisher that we have in the park over here. We can see it a few times a year. And it has popped up on some of the special limited models that we did with other builders as well. So we wanted to feature it on this Atkin as well, also here on the big guard. So inside this room there are a lot of different value acoustic guitars. We have a lot of expensive Loudons, but we have also some more affordable Furch guitars maybe. And one thing I wanted to mention is that maybe the Fellowship is known for having a lot of really expensive guitars. And we do. And we have a lot of boutique and vintage guitars, like I mentioned. But you don't have to spend that kind of money to find your dream acoustic or electric, because in the budget guitar price range there's so much beauty and quality to find. Like I mentioned, Furch, Eastman that we saw before, they are producing such high quality instruments for a tiny budget that you don't really need to spend thousands of euros, at least in my opinion. So do come and check them out, but also check out the vintage and the boutique guitars, because maybe your dream guitar is in that price range. Talking about expensive guitars, the room next to the European guitar room is the boutique guitar room. Have a look at this. So these are all boutique acoustic guitars by brands like Collings. We have Santa Cruz, we have Bourgeois, Thompson, Iris guitars as well. So yeah, these are in a premium price range, I would say. They can get really expensive, but then again, they are hand-built by maybe only a few luthiers who are using the most premium tone woods and parts that you can imagine. And really, that is what you're paying for with a guitar like that. And here, hidden between all these guitars, is a little humidity meter by Taylor, actually. So we have a humidity control setup. This tells us the humidity and the temperature, and then we have a big humidifier here that can humidify and dehumidify as well. We have these throughout the whole building, because humidity is one of the most important things when storing acoustic guitars, also electric guitars. We made another video about that, so you can check that out for some more information. In that video we talked about the percentages being between 45 and 55%. That is the most optimal range of humidity. It's now at 52, so it's perfect. You might be wondering why I am outside right now, and that's because I just wanted to show you the beautiful park that we have right next to the Fellowship. A lot of people that visit our store are really in awe of the beautiful nature around the Fellowship, and it's really awesome to have that right next to our store. It's also nice during lunchtime, maybe we can walk around, enjoy the beautiful sunshine and the trees. And this is also exactly the spot where our Kingfisher lives, the Kingfisher that I talked about with the Atkin guitars, and it's just next to the Fellowship, which is really, really nice. So we're moving past this beautiful handmade Martin guitar carpet, and we're going to not a Martin guitar room, but a Gibson and Taylor guitars room. Check this out. So on this side we have all of the Gibson acoustics. So we see J45s, we see SJ200s, Hummingbirds, and then on the other side we have Taylor guitars. Maybe we can feature this. This is one of their new models that we have in store. It's of the Gold Label series, so a more vintage-inspired Taylor guitar. It has a different sound compared to other Taylors that we have in here. but still has the impeccable craftsmanship that Taylor offers. So Gibson and Taylor, they are two of the most well-known acoustic guitar builders. And most of the time you will hear about three builders. So Gibson, Taylor, but also Martin guitar. And that is where we're going right now. To the left, this is our Martin guitar room, and it's filled to the brim right now. We have a lot of Martin custom shop guitars actually that came in the last few months. Yeah, so a lot to see here, a lot to unpack. We have all the different models. We have a lot of dreadnoughts, we have a lot of OMs, double O's, triple O's. This is one of the custom shops that I was talking about. It's a beautiful triple O sized 12 fret Martin in full koa. Check that out. Beautiful slotted headstock as well. This is not something that Martin usually builds, and that is why they have the custom shop. And actually, we are a custom shop expert store, as they say, and we can help you find the perfect Martin guitar. So if you're looking for a really specific guitar with specific specifications that is not in a regular catalog, then please contact us and maybe we can help you out. So that actually concludes the whole acoustic guitar villa. So now you've seen every room that we have here at the Fellowship. But that's not the end of this video, because we are going behind the scenes. We're going to show you what goes on behind the curtains here at the Fellowship. So yeah, let's have a look. But before I give you a look behind the curtain, maybe we have a look behind this huge steel curtain of the vault. Let's go. This is probably yeah, one of the most mystifying places here at the Fellowship. If you ask us, we always give you a tour of this vault, and this is where we keep our most precious vintage and also boutique guitars. So yeah, maybe I will just grab this Martin that I see. What we are looking at is a 0028 from 1948. Incredible guitar. I've played this before actually. It's a really wonderful guitar. So these are not the only guitars. We have some more over here. We have those showcases on the wall. And then we have this cupboard with all of the rest of the vintage and boutique guitars that we have. All of these guitars are on the website, so if you're interested, then you can find them on there as well. But it's a really nice place to hang out and check these incredible, yeah, precious guitars. So that's it for the vault. So now let's go back to the behind the scenes look for the Fellowship. Besides a guitar shop, we also house a theater as well. So sometimes we do concerts here. You can also hire this to have meetings or do other presentations. And we also have a music school. So yeah, besides buying guitars, you can also learn how to play a guitar, which is maybe important because it has to sound good when you're playing it, right? Then we're going inside this room. So we have some offices here. We have the Koen and Laura office. We have the administration office. And then when you are calling us or maybe chatting with one of our sales employees, they will be sitting over here. So let's head back out here. Maybe we can check one of the music school rooms. So this is one of the rooms that we have. This is where we have a vocal teacher. So next to vocal lessons, we also have guitar lessons, of course. We have piano lessons here. We have a drum teacher as well. So a lot of different instruments to choose from, and there's also an opportunity to present what you've been learning in the lessons in the theater that we have. Next to this, we have the storage facility, because we have a lot of acoustic and electric guitars in our store, and mostly they all come with cases and bags, and this is where we keep them. So this is our storage, and there are bags and cases as far as the eye can see over here, all really alphabetically ordered. So this is where all the bags and cases end up eventually, once they've gone through the whole process. But they start their life somewhere else, and that's where we're going right now. Because this is all, these are all the incoming guitars that we see on our left here. And normally we have Erwin, one of our top luthiers. He's working on this bench, and this is where he checks all the guitars that come in. And this is a really, really important step of the process, because we want every guitar that comes in here and that's in the store, or maybe it's going out, to be in tip-top perfect condition. Perfect playing condition, in tune as well. And we put some new strings on them, of course. We make sure that it's really, there are no issues with it at all. And if there are any issues with the guitars that come in, we can address that right here. So maybe we can give it a good setup. If there are some vintage guitars maybe that need some more work, they can also go to the workshop down below. And if the issues are really too big, on maybe on new guitars, we also send them back to the factory, because we only want the best to enter the Fellowship as a store. Then we are going over here, because once the guitars are checked, there need to be some advertisements as well To some of you, this room might be known because we feature it almost every week in our new arrivals episodes. These are all the desks of our marketing department, and this is where they work the whole week to provide you all with the advertisements on our website, and they dive into the specifics of every guitar. And they are really, really thorough. So they will find everything out that you need to know about these guitars. So once the guitars have been checked, they end up in these racks over here. And you will have seen those before because Michael and I pick the guitars for the new arrivals out of these racks because they are ready to enter the store or the rest of the process. But just grab one. Maybe it will be a new arrival this week. This might be a junior or a special. Ooh, it's a junior. Let's see. 57 Les Paul Junior. So it's one of the perks of the job here, that we get to see each and every guitar that enters the store before it's in the store or online, and we get to admire these beauties. And besides the text that you will find on our website, you will also see some pictures, and this is where we take them. So we have a photo studio over here. We have a few employees that are really good at taking the pictures that you need for the website. These are all the guitars that will be on the picture this week. So this is the photo studio, and then we are going to maybe the most important place of the whole store. It's really the beating heart of the Fellowship. It's the heart and soul, the blood and veins. It's the video department, of course. This is where Michael and I and Laura as well are working every day to provide you with the videos on the YouTube channel. Really doesn't look like much, but yeah, this is where we do all of our edits. So now we're going to the last and the final part of the Fellowship that you haven't seen yet. It's also a really, really important part of the Fellowship because we also sell a lot of guitars online, and they are going to the whole world. So not just the Netherlands, all over Europe, to America as well, Asia. A guitar is sold, and then we have the expedition, and this is where they pack all of the guitars really firmly so that they are ready for a whole journey across the whole globe. So this is our expedition. This actually serves a double purpose because this is also where we receive all of the packages that come in. We receive them over here. This is where we store them before they are going out. We have some lovely colleagues here that, like I said, they are packing every guitar. We have our own cardboard boxes. We have a lot of filling, as you can see over here, to make sure nothing will happen to the guitars and they will arrive in perfect condition. So this is really the last part that every guitar sees before it goes out into the world. These are our cardboard boxes. We have some headrests as well over here. This is all of our scrap cardboard. It's a lot. We need to be cleaning this. And that is really all we can show you for this shop tour. So maybe when you've seen the whole store, you've been here all day, you tried all the guitars that you wanted to try, maybe you bought one, you can have some lunch, have something else, maybe grab a beer or something, and then you're on your way out back to your home, hopefully as a happy customer, of course. So that really concludes our shop tour for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Yeah, please stop by our store. I hope this video invites you or triggers you to stop by, because we really want to welcome you here. Yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video, I think. So, bye.